So in this video we'll be discussing naming binary ionic compounds that contain a polyatomic ion. Now a polyatomic ion is just what its name suggests. It's an ion that has more than one atom. For example, SO4 we know to be sulfate. The important things to remember with our polyatomic ions, not only with their name, but also that they're ions. They have a charge. That will come into effect when we try to name them. The first example that we'll use to name will be Na2 SO4. And we already know that Na stands for sodium and the SO4 stands for sulfate. And the way that we put those two names together is exactly that. Sodium, sulfate. So now let's try naming these two. As we discussed this one, we simply take the name of each ion. Sodium, sulfate. So with this one, we need to start with the same way we did with the sodium sulfate. We name the potassium first. But then we run into a problem when we get to the polyatomic ion. If you refer to the graph, you'll notice that there is no name for BrO3. However, we can realize that Br is in the same group as chlorine, Cl. And in the graph, there is a name for ClO3, and that is chlorate. So with elements that are in the same group, we know that their names will follow the same trends. So instead of chlorate, we'll have bromate.